Good morning. It's Monday the 24th of November 2025 and it's my first morning here in Sydney and it's bridge climb day. It's 10:15. I've got to be there about 11:45, so I'm going to head off now. It's about half an hour walk. Obviously I want to take my time and soak it all in on the way and make sure I'm there in plenty of time, so let's get going. Been walking for about 15 minutes. It's not very hot, I've still got a bit of a sweat on. I've still got about another 15 minutes to go, but it seems quite straightforward, so I should be there soon. So the bridge is over there, that's where I'll be going in an hour or so, but I'm early, so I just walked up the steps. Just have a little peep. What's up here? Heart's already pounding. Ooh. It's quite a way further up the bridge. And there it is. There it is. I'll be a lot closer to that later on today or tomorrow, I'm not sure yet, but there's the money shot. Worth saying, this bridge is quite boingy.
It's the hotel scheme.
I'm not loving it. I'm going to walk back down and rest my pins so that I don't wear myself out. Let's get off this bridge. Those people are just starting their climb. So that will be me, probably in the group after that, I imagine. Off they go in their boiler suits. Oh, I'm gonna cook. The entrance is just behind that black car over the road there. So it's just coming up 11:25, so I'm still nice and early. Seen a few groups go over, seen a few groups come back. So they certainly do ship them out quick. Where I'm sitting, it doesn't look that high, but I think that's probably wishful thinking. So yeah, not long now. I'll go over and check myself in a second. Just nearly had a heart attack, heart failure, palpitations. Just reread the confirmation and it says, please make sure to remember to bring your photographic ID. I thought, well, my passport is sitting in the safe in the room. I just had an absolute heart attack. Thank God my driving licence is in my purse. Well, that would have been game over. All checked in, just waiting another 10 minutes or so before I walk up those stairs. I get to choose one of those t-shirts when I finish because I prepaid for it. Bridge climb, completed it. Wow, I tell you what, it was much scarier than I remember. For anyone that's done it, for me the worst part was underneath the bridge itself before you actually commence the steps. Yeah, I'll talk a bit more about it later, but for now, as much as my legs are aching, I'm trotting off to the Opera House. So I'll do a bit more chatting when I'm there, so I'll see you in a bit. That's where I was, right up there, and that's where I'm heading. Doesn't look too far, I think it's about 12 minutes from where I am, so let's get there and have a look. Also, I'm very thirsty. I believe this down here is Circular Quay. I may look at getting a ferry over to one of the beaches tomorrow from down there. So good to know it's not that far. Absolutely stunning, beautiful day. A bit windy, it's quite blowy up there, but look at this, absolutely beautiful. Love a bit of Sidders. Bridge climb starts way over the left hand side there. You then walk all underneath the bridge there. And then when you get to those turret things, there's 4 massive metal scary ladders you have to go up before you get out onto the steps. And the steps is actually fine. And if you really zoom in, you can see people up there now. So yeah, it's crazy. Sydney Opera House, Sydney Harbour Bridge. One, two. Beautiful. It's actually not that busy by the Opera House itself. I thought it would be manic here, but it's not. It's not too bad. So I'm just going to have a little walk around the corner. I don't want to keep taking photos, but there's only so many you probably want to look back on. Yeah, pretty special being here. This is one of those, will I have been here when I get home? Yes, I was. Feels so weird being here. Yeah, pinch me. So I learned an interesting fact or two up on the bridge. One of them was, I think it was a Danish guy won a competition to design this. People always think it's made up of like sails of a boat or segments of an orange randomly. But it's actually, if you put all the bits of the roof together, it makes the perfect sphere. So it's like one of a kind engineering. So that is effectively a broken up sphere. The little one on the end there is where the restaurant is. Some bridge facts while I remember. So it was built in 1930 something. 6 people died during the making of it. Only 2 of those were actually on the bridge. 4 of them were like in the workshop. So it's obviously got the Aussie flag at the top there. You might be able to make out the other one, which is the flag of the Aborigines. A few years ago they wanted to put a 3rd flag up and it would have cost $30 million. So they said no thank you. And the flags at the top are all handmade. They're 8 metres length and they cost $12,000 to make. The guy who did our climb, who was called Campbell, lovely guy, he said that these steps here have a famous seal named Benji that lives in the water here. I don't suppose I'm going to be lucky and see him, but yeah, another little factoid. Right at the back now, hardly anyone around here. There's literally nobody here at the back. So peaceful, so lovely. I know I keep saying that, but it is. It's just incredible. Incredible. I'm very appreciative to be here. Special. Clearly didn't think I'd walked up enough steps today, so trotted up to the top. It's really hard to get a picture up here because it's all out of perspective. Pictures are probably better far away, but I'm up here, up close. There you go. This moment happened. I don't think I can afford to eat in there. I feel like a Rocky Balboa moment. Da 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 da. Starting to make a long walk back now. My poor feet, not going to thank me for today, but I haven't eaten anything since this morning, so I just got myself a nice large pralines and cream milkshake. I've got some food back in the room, so let's get walking back. Hope it doesn't take me too long. Seriously flagging now. Been going just about 20 minutes, got another 12 to go. My legs are aching, my milkshake's gone. Got stitched because I'm trying to walk quickly. Get me back to my room, please. I need a drink. Look at the absolute state of me. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm just gonna crash for 30 minutes and get my faculties together. Pooped. So it's a few hours later, an hour and a half later, to be precise. And I feel a bit better now, although every time I move off this bed, my feet are like, ow, 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 ow. Anyway, just wanted to summarise the day. So the bridge climb, I last did it, I've only done it once before, in 2011. I really don't remember too much about it. My climb was at 12:05. You meet beforehand. I knew I was in quite a big group, which is a little bit annoying because I saw the one before was quite small. Anyway, we get given a safety talk, then you get your suit. You're not allowed to take anything onto the bridge at all, nothing loose. The only thing you can take is sunglasses and they give you a lanyard thing to clip them to, nothing else. If you have any medication like an EpiPen or something else like that, I can't think of the other example they used, then the climbing guide would carry that for you. You then do like a little, you get your harness on and then they clip a radio on, get given a cap, which I didn't wear. You even get like a hanky thing that you shove up your sleeve in case you get sweaty. And then you have like a little practice on a couple of ladders, 2 little ladders up, across, 2 little ladders down, which is nothing like they are on the bridge. They are much worse than that. And then you head out onto the bridge. And I sort of touched on this earlier, but the worst part for me was the beginning. So I tried to show it on a video earlier. It's hard to explain, but you basically walk along these wooden thin planks underneath the bridge. So you're above the road and you're high and there's nothing between you and the floor apart from like wooden planks or metal girders. And at points we were all standing on the same one and it was scary. And I thought, bloody hell, I don't remember this from last time. And then I start questioning, like, when did they last check this wood? It looks a bit old, stuff like that. It was quite like wobbly and it was windy. I thought, oh my God, I don't want to be the one that says I can't do it. Anyway, it's quite a long walk to get into the main part of the bridge. And that's when you have the horrible ladders. 4 of them, 3 times as big as the practice ones and twice as many of them. So up you go, along, up, along, up, along, up. It's scary. But then once you're up there, you're onto the step part. And for me, that is not the easiest, but the best part. And I guess it kind of is the easiest. Yes, there's a lot of steps, but they're quite small gaps between them. And it's doable when you stop quite a bit and he's constantly talking and telling you facts and stuff. And photo opportunities. And yeah, it was good. It was emotional for me as I was going up there, and it makes you sort of feel like a long way from home doing something like that. And you really try and like take it all in. Obviously, you haven't got a camera, so you're relying on whatever they've taken. Yeah, it was great. Very windy. My photos are funny because my hair's just everywhere. And then you get to the top, you have a little chat, more pictures, and then you go back down. And I was glad it was done in a nice way, and I was glad to get back into the main building. You then have like a little debrief, you de-kit everything, it goes through it all with you. They're very good. And then you get changed, and you get led through to like the photo room, where you can view your pictures. I had pre-paid for my photo package, which I'm pleased I did, because I think it would have been like $70 odd. I think it's slightly more, slightly less, however many is in your group, but I was the only one on my own. Anyway, I pre-paid for them all, so I just got given a QR code on a little credit card thing, although they've emailed me the link as well, and I've got the pictures, so happy days. I also had a t-shirt voucher because I'd done all that when I booked the summit climb. I did the summit climb. There's a few variations. You can go completely over. You can do it in sunrise, you can do it at sunset, you can do it at night. I could not do that at night. No way. Anyway, I'm glad I did it. I probably wouldn't do it again, but I'm really glad I did it, and I'm really proud of myself for walking all the way there from the hotel, doing the climb. I was tired afterwards, but I made myself crack on. I thought, no, sod it, you're only here for a few more days. I had my snazzy top on today, so I wanted to get some snazzy pics at the Opera House. So I walked all the way to the Opera House, walked all behind it, which is weird because it's just quiet and there's like nobody there. And then I was tired. Got a milkshake, as you saw, and done the long trek back. I'm finding that, I know I've only been here like 24 hours, but walking around this area, the Central Business District, CBD, it feels very much like New York, very grid, with the crossings and stuff. So, yeah, I didn't mind following my Google Maps, coming back, walking. I was tired, and my God, I was glad to get back in this room. But yeah, what a day. Sorry, I've probably banged on too much about the bridge climb, but it's quite a big deal. It's quite a big thing. And as I was doing it, I thought, well, I actually forgot how hard this actually is. I reckon anyone can do it, but I'm not so sure. And in fact, one lady, just before we got to the horrible ladders going up, one lady in the group in front had like a panic attack and had to be led off. But she was quite a way into it, like all the way across that bridge, under the bridge part. She was proper like freaking out, and I get it, like it's definitely not for everyone. But anyway, hopefully you found it interesting what I've spoken about. If anyone has any questions, please drop them below and I'll try and answer. But that will be it for me today. I'm tired, I'm not going anywhere. I've got a little pizza in the fridge, got some Coke, I've got some crisps, I've got some cherries, I've got some snacks, I'll be fine. And tomorrow I will see how my little tripsies are in the morning and make a decision. But thank you for watching this one. I think it's been quite a long one. Hopefully one of the best ones. Drop me a little thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. One last thing. I'll just pop in a few pictures at the end just so you can see some of what they took of me on the bridge.